Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Doesn't matter who you are or how you found us, we're glad you're here. Just below one of the shops today, came outside, had something I wanted to show you, so let's get started. Alright, adjusted the angle here, tried to find a little bit of a level place to do this, but what I wanted to show you today was the little stove I carry in that Get Home bag that I have, which I'll put a link to that over here. If you haven't seen that yet, you can look at it. It's a little Fire Dragon fire stove, similar to the Espit stove, but I like it because it's under $7 on Amazon, and you can get 6 of the solid fuel tabs for, I want to say, under $9 right now. It's the last time I saw this is early 2022, so your mileage may vary. But get a little more comfortable here. Let's see if we can't kind of get a spot to do this. Take off the old North Face trigger mitts here. Set those aside. This is going to show you it is currently, according to the nearest airport, it is about 24 degrees outside right now. That's lower in the valley, so it's probably actually a little colder up where we are, but I wanted to do this today, give this a good test here. I'm just going to boil some water that I brought. You didn't come to see this. Alright, so one reason I like this little stove here is it's nice and small. It actually fits in the sunglasses compartment of my bag that I carry. So operation just folds up. Simply, you can set things on top of it. On the inside, you've got 3 compartments there to hold the different solid fuel. We're going to take 2 of those out because we only need 1 currently. But it can hold extras. And then it's got a little windscreen here that you can put on. It's got the little, I don't know if you can see, it says out, so it lets you know which side you're supposed to face out there. But essentially, it's got a nice little pull tab here. You just pull that open. And I try not to separate these because then I only have to keep up with 1 piece of trash. And that just pops out right into that middle tray. I'm going to set that aside. We are going to put that right there in the middle. And that provides a nice little windscreen. There's also these little divots on the side that will allow you to, you don't have to use the windscreen there. You can, if you wanted to make it more closed for some reason, you can do that, and then I just rest that against the back if that's what I'm needing to do. But trusty EDC Zippo here. Turn this towards me, torch insert, and it's lit. That's all it takes. You can also light it with like a striker, like a fire striker. What we're gonna do here is I just filled my little titanium mug here about 3/4 full with water. I'm going to put the lid back on there, and I'm going to hit start on the timer. We're going to put him up there like so, and we'll come back in a minute and see I'll let you know how long it takes to boil there. All right, and as that's boiling, I was going to point out some things that I like. We got birds right above me. Some things that I like about this is you could, if you only wanted to use like a quarter or half of one of these tablets, you could just like reseal it in a bag or something. Perfect fire starter if you needed to get something bigger going. So you would have, the other thing you could do is if you wanted to keep this going longer, you could put stuffed twigs and stuff in there. I'd have all that stuff ready, your kindling ready before you lit it, so you could start stuffing it in there and get this going longer. So kindling being usually sticks that are no bigger around than like any of your fingers. So I'd use that for fuel in this case to shove in there. And it is cold out, but I don't feel a whole lot of heat escaping around this thing here. It's a little bit. I can get the lid to this here. And it's already starting to kind of steam. So while we're still waiting on this here, oh, I lost the tab there. Got some bubbles starting to form. So one thing I have found, even if you've got your handle off well enough to the side or anything, probably by the time it's been on there long enough to boil, you're going to want to use some gloves just to be sure. A couple of other pointers is that I've learned after using this a number of times is even if you have like a semi-level surface like this, if it's covered in something like ice, just be careful because it will heat it up enough. It's going to start melting ice, and it's going to it could tip one way, and you're going to lose all of your liquid that you're trying to heat up. Haven't ever lost the liquid. Luckily, I noticed it was starting to cant, and I was able to kind of fix the situation. The other thing, if there's any trees or like something that's got all kinds of sap coming off of it, that will cause a bigger problem. So that's kind of a duh. Oh yeah, it's actually, so it's just about a little 6 minutes in there. Let's see if I can't get you guys. So it's just beyond 6 minutes. And it is an actual rolling boil there. I'll see if I can't get this right back more or less where it was. So that's getting that nice and hot. I'm gonna make some coffee here. I found that you can tear these open, but if you kind of the jagged edge on this container, it doesn't all come out as easy, and if you're already pouring it over a steaming cup, it tends to just kind of condense on the side there. So I'm actually going to take this off of there. Making sure I don't... Yeah. Yeah, the steam kind of causes it to stick all of the end there, so it just makes it a little easier if you cut it instead of tearing it. And then I just usually use the packet as a stir stick. Put that over there next to our other trash. And then the other thing I like having on hand, stop that stopwatch. Other thing I carry, my little titanium mug here, is this little lip that goes on. It actually slips on quite easily. But this way, now I can actually go ahead and sip my coffee or slurp it a lot faster than trying to burn my lip on the edge of this. And if you wanted to, you know, maintain heat longer, you can still, that still fits pretty much on the top. Yeah. Oh, one other thing to mention that I was going to mention before I wrap this up, in that middle tray, from that fuel, you will have some residual. There'll be residual stuff left over in there after one of these tabs fully burns up. Which I don't know that I've ever timed how long these takes, but it took about 6 minutes to boil this water in 24-degree weather. Granted, no wind right now, but if you burn enough of those, you'll get this residual in there. What I do is I just take that little windscreen. It's perfect for scraping out that little compartment where it houses that, and clean that out for the next one there. But that tab probably lasts 10 to 15 minutes, so more than enough time to boil a cup of water for tea, coffee, or pour it in like a dehydrated meal pack for you. That's why I like this. You're not going to be cooking meals on this, but it's good to go in that pack. I have some Via with my little mug here. Both are light, don't take up a lot of room, which is one of the things I'm looking for in that type of system. Alright, I think that covers it, guys. So I will check you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, share, comment. All that stuff helps the channel grow and helps get out the message of, you know, stronger communities through personal preparedness. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on GETTR. My plan is also to start posting some stuff to Rumble. Probably do duplicates of all my videos here, plus probably some things that post up some stuff that maybe YouTube doesn't want me to doesn't like it when people talk about it. So yeah, all right. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.